Come on, dog. We need to hit these motherfucking shots. Let's go. Yo. I ain't hear you. Yeah.
Are you in the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
What do y'all win for winning that?
100.
Huh?
100.
$100? That's it?
It's a free league.
I mean, for goddamn, for all the time.
There you go. To your right. There you go.
Another one to the left. Another one to the left.
Tonight, it's the National Football League. Super Bowl 55.
Let's go, man. Hey.
After all the talk, it's time for football, and here we go. Super Bowl 55 is underway. Returning it, John Ross. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
I got it.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go, Flo.
Tuck it and run. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
On the play.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't. And at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage. So they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
To throw on second is Watson. Buying time to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Here's Watson. Eluding the pressure running. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
At their own 28-yard line.
first carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
On the carry. The tackle by Logan Wilson. A gain of 4. It's now
on second down, McCaffrey.
At the 32-yard line.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a 1st down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody covered. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
Second chance points is what's killing us.
Into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bengals' 44-yard line.
From the gun, Winston. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback. Down. Third and long for Winston. Room to run inside the 40. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 31-yard line. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
On the handoff. Carlos Dunlap on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, Winston. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
3rd down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
His division.
Working out of the gun, Winston. Got his target, Samuel. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
When the spotlight is at its brightest, And let's face it, it's the Super Bowl. Those types of plays come out, don't they?
Absolutely. A big-time catch on the biggest of stages.
Do you think that that one's going to live on? We're going to see this for a long time.
Definitely going to live on forever with him, that's for sure.
No doubt.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey, and he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Winston now. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. DJ Reader in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. And this one is right through. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative. But you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think
definitely not running the same phase.
You're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones.
I think I like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3-and-out.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. It's Mixon on the counter, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going. That's exactly what you're looking for.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll try the air now with Watson. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
To Joe Mixon.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Here's Watson. Steps away to his left. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 5 yards, a good run there, and now second and goal. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They have really moved it well on this drive, and they want to finish it off the same way.
They'll come out in the pistol. Second and goal from the 1. Here's a run with Mixon, and he is in. Touchdown, Bengals, with the first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and the Bengals have taken the lead. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Come on, he rolled.
The score, Bengals 7, Panthers 3.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Trying to knock that
get
nigga
this
shit.
to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
At the 17-yard line.
On second and 11 now. Winston. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Let's go!
Picked up by Jesse Bates.
Hey!
Trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Mixon with a first down carry. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Second down, here's Mixon. And they'll get him down right around the 16.
Number 28, Joe.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. As they get
I did.
the 32nd mark of this first half. On third down, Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Panthers take over first and 10 at at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
He was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Jameis to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Winston. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Carlos Dunlap. That is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play.
You think I ain't?
We'll go for verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Come on, now, you know me.
Back to Mixon on first down. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in Super Bowl 55. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams ready after the halftime spectacle. And we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. To throw is Winston. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Carlos Dunlap bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
3rd down.
Winston from the gun on 3rd down.
What? Oh, he dropped it.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Watson. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. After the penalty, it's Mixon. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
Ball carrier.
Big Derek Brown making the stop.
45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
On second down now. Mixon.
Joe Mixon.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson steps away. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Troy Pride. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Christian McCaffrey on the carry.
A gain of 3, second down.
There on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup.
From the 36, Winston. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Winston gets it to his running back, Cannon. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. 3rd and 4, he did just enough. I mean, just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
Christian McCaffrey, the ball carrier.
Carlos Dunlap, the defensive end, the one to bring him down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
The Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 15-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. A first carry for Trenton Cannon. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. 15 yards. And the Panthers have got it back to a one-score game.
In as many coaches' meetings as we sit in, we hear the word finish all the time, don't we? And on that play, the back actually finished getting into the end zone, breaking the last tackle. Tried to wrap up, tried to use the proper technique, just wasn't able to get it done.
And they go with McCaffrey. McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Score, Bengals 14, Panthers 9.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. From the 29, Watson flushed out right. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
On third down, Nixon. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down. Here's Kevin Huber now. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Kevin Huber now as he'll kick it away for the second time.
For the Bengals.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And we're at the time in the Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the fourth quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. McCaffrey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Winston. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Oh, yeah, that shit, where is that now? You drop in.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
On the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Bengals' 29-yard line.
Second down, Winston. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore. DJ Moore, 29 yards. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
It was a man beater, though.
They go with McCaffrey. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. Bengals. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And this could become a career-defining drive for some. Down 3. Fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. This is where the legends are made in the National Football League as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Once again, they run with Mixon. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Here we go, 3rd and 1.
I'll be coming in that hot
on both sides. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
I'm down, my brother.
2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
We're not making the open shot, bro.
A handoff to Mixon. And he's got room. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. A Super Bowl 55 down to the final 2 minutes. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A pretty good looking run there on 1st down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. We've had some wild Super Bowl finishes recently. 49 in Arizona, 51 in Houston, now this one. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Giovanni Bernard. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Here's a give to Mixon. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
10 at the 25-yard line.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now Joe Mixon. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line.
Again, the ball carrier.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
So what he is? What is he doing?
23, 2nd and 8. Watson now to throw. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining.
God.
So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to potentially send us to overtime.
And I missed it.
Good.
Wow.
The slimmest of margins. He missed it wide to the left. Well, they got themselves in position to at least entertain the thoughts of an overtime, but as it turns out, it was not meant to be.
Good game,
And you feel bad for a kicker in this spot. He's going to have to shoulder a lot of the blame, but in reality, this will be a team loss. They didn't do enough collectively to get the job done.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
That's it. It's all over. And the Carolina Panthers are your Super Bowl champions. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a